don't know if you'll see this, but thank you for posting your video about your story. I'm going through something similar, and I appreciate you bringing light to this. I honestly didn't know I wasn't alone. So I appreciate you and your willingness to speak so freely. I'll pray for you and your family.
Thank you for sharing. I felt so alone. I asked my son's godparents for temporary help while I improved my situation without involving courts. 4 months later, they were granted sole conservatorship, and now, 15 months on, I don't even have standard visitation rights. He's in another city, and I never imagined this could happen. I'm losing hope as I keep facing obstacles.
Literally been going through the same thing for 7 years. Corruption.
My daughter is in a custody battle with her narc ex. He's already made many false accusations against her. She has an opportunity to turn him into the military. Do you think that could stop him from getting custody and making more false allegations? We try to keep the peace, but he's not playing the same way we are.
Hey, I just saw one of your TikToks. I'm going through the same thing. Do you have any advice? I don't know what to do. I put my trust in the lawyer and the judge, and they both didn't do what was right.
Hagerstown County, Maryland. Despite discussions with social workers, no one understands why my children weren't returned. Legally, after 18 months, courts must decide either to reunify families or terminate parental rights, not delay. For 8 years, I fought for my kids, maintaining stability, sobriety, employment, and a large home, with no criminal history against me or their father. Yet, they never provided a clear reason for taking my children. Toombs County, Georgia. I lost custody of my 1YR son after separating from his father, who falsely accused me in court, citing past marijuana use. Despite clean drug tests and a gal advocating for me, the judge cited my reluctance to reunite with the father. Now, I see my son bi-weekly, pay child support, and face a court that ignored evidence of bruises on my son. Despite a stable job and a new house, I'm battling for more custody. The fear of repercussions for sharing my story is paralyzing.
Cass County, Missouri. I fled from severe abuse after courts required physical evidence for protection. Alone, I left my daughter to escape violence, moving across the country. My ex barred my return and used an old suicide note to take our kids. Despite some support, the judge favored him, deepening my mistrust in the family court system. He left guns accessible, manipulating the narrative against me, and gained custody, leaving me devastated and powerless.
In Clay County, Florida. My ex admitted to physically abusing a child but claimed it was just roughhousing. The judge acknowledged the abuse yet still awarded him 50-50 custody.